G'day viewers, this is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel. Well, after a bit of investigating on what might be causing that the wires between the one of the 15 volt windings going to this little power supply, what's causing it to draw a shitload of current and burn up. Well, I figured that I found out that this little bridge rectifier was shorted out, so I whacked another one in and then I fired it up, and once again I heard and it smoked up and shit, and so I immediately turned it off. And yeah, I think maybe this regulator this rectifier might not be able to handle the amount of current that comes out, because the output current is about 5 amps, so I should put one in that can handle 5 amps. Anyway, that's one theory. Maybe it could be one of these capacitors might be screwed up too, because when I was cutting the heat shrink off this thing, I did actually cut into one of the capacitors, so yeah, that could possibly be the issue. But yeah, in the meantime I decided to hook the sync pulse generator, which this was actually powering, onto the 12 volt output of this plus minus 12 volt regulated power supply, and that worked okay from what I can tell. Nothing smoked up. So yeah, I fired up the camera, everything, powered up the heaters fine, powered up the plus minus 15, or the center tap 15 volts output, plus minus 12 volts and 12 volts going to the various power units. Everything all good there. Then I powered up the 30 volts output. Everything seemed alright for a little while, but then I saw a bit of smoke coming from this power supply here. It took me a little bit of a while to nut out what's smoking up, and it looks like one of the resistors has burnt out. So yeah, it seems to be drawing too much current from this little power unit here. So yeah, basically it's the modification I made to the power supply to adjust the horizontal centering. So yeah, that obviously there's a bit too much current going to that, or a bit too much power going to that resistor there, so I'm going to have to beef it up with a higher wattage resistor. Anyway, going to nut out the problem and see if I can work it out and hopefully get it better functioning, and yeah, be ready to then work out how to get this horizontal centering modification working. Yeah, one problem at a time to fix. Anyway, not much more to say on this. Yeah, stay tuned for the next video when I've worked out the problems, and yeah, hopefully I'll have the horizontal centering circuitry up and running for this camera. Stay tuned. This is Troy from the Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.